Morning everybody, so today I am off for a colonoscopy. If you don't know what colonoscopy is or you haven't had one, you are very lucky. But basically it is a camera up there. I have personally never had one before. This is my first ever time going through the preparation and the colonoscopy. I've seen a few people on TikTok do a talk through on the preparation and a little bit of the colonoscopy, and it really helped me out, so I thought I would try my best and do it for you guys. Not the best with talking, but here it goes. So the preparation was absolutely horrible. So you get a pre-assessment either a few days or a week before you go for your colonoscopy procedure. In that pre-assessment, you talk through absolutely everything, what's going to happen on the day, and also your medical history and any medical problems that you currently have. Then they determine whether or not you can go ahead with the colonoscopy or not. Once that is done, they will either email you out some instructions or they will send them out via the post. Personally, I got mine emailed. Within the email, it talks you through what the colonoscopy is, what the procedure will be, any side effects that can happen, and then the aftermath. Don't know if that's actually the right word. Post-procedure? Possible. So, bowel preparation, let's talk about that. Doing this while I sat on the toilet, so you can kind of get That was my mum checking to see if I was okay. So, preparation. You get sent a prescription that you have to pick up via the hospital or your doctors, depending where to send it off to. Within that is 2 sachets. Don't know if that's actually the right word. And it is this horrible, powdery liquid drink. So, you pour sachets A and B, the first packet, both of them, into a jug, mix it up, and it creates 1 litre. So then you get a separate cup and you pour the correct amount into the cup, fill it up, and then slowly, you don't drink it off all in one. You can do, but if you start to feel sick, then it's best to, sip it into quantities. That's what I did because I'm autistic and I knew that I wouldn't like the taste. Despite them telling me, oh, it's going to be orange and citrusy. Lie. If you guys like it, please let me know because I didn't. So what you do is every 15 to 30 minutes, you have to have a cup of this horrible liquid stuff. And then within the space of an hour to 4 hours, depending on your body, each body is different on how it'll happen. And let me tell you, when I say rightly, you will have some very watery, loose bowel movements. They will last a very good couple of hours. Now, luckily for me, I started the drink at 1 PM. I also forgot to mention that prior to this, my food was stopped at 1 PM yesterday as I'm filming this. So from 1 PM till my procedure and after my procedure, I've not eaten food because you're not allowed to eat food because you've got to allow the drink to wash your bowels out, basically. Because it needs to be empty for the people at the colonoscopy department, so then they're able to get a clearer picture. So you will spend the majority of your time on the toilet. Now for me, the bowel movements didn't start until 5 PM and then they lasted until about 10:30 at night. Luckily I slept through without it, but for reassurance from me, I personally put on a pad. It's totally up to you guys. I just didn't know what was going to happen in the middle of the night, because I just wanted to be safe. And now we are back to the present day. So, my procedure is done at my hospital and it's done at the day surgery department. My colonoscopy is at 10:40 a.m. I am now completely nil by mouth, so that means no liquids. Yesterday, even though I didn't have enough food, I was allowed the horrible drink as well as clear fluids, and I just stuck with water. But I believe you are also allowed fruit juice, but don't quote me on that. I'm now at nil by mouth, so no water, no food until after my procedure. The time is currently 9:20 a.m. and my colonoscopy is booked in for 10:40 a.m. Now from my house to the hospital, I think it's about like a 20-minute run. So once I'm finished on my toilet, which could be a very long time, and the fact that I'm not going to have any breakfast, it shouldn't take me too long to get ready. Now I'm going to make this colonoscopy video into 2 parts. One just talking about the side effects and the bowel preparation the day before, which is this. And also I'll try and bring you along with me to the procedure. Obviously not going to film the actual procedure, but I will film like the before in the waiting room, etc. And I will try my level best to be very informative the best I can. Also talk about I am being given sedation as well. I'm not sure what kind of sedation, either like the gas and air or like sedation through like a cannula. You can opt out on this if you really want to. I mean, if you do that, you are very brave and I congratulate you on that. You also need to have a accompanying adult with you, a parent, guardian, carer, a friend if they're over a certain age. Because if you're given sedation, you're not allowed to drive or operate machinery, and like your judgment will be a bit all over the place because you've just been given sedation. The procedure itself is around 30 to 45 minutes. Obviously, but like can differ depending per se on the person. And then you're put into the recovery room until obviously you come round, and the sedation has worn off for you to be able to like walk and go home with your accompanying adult. Once you've come round and you're a bit more alert, they will obviously offer you a drink and food, which to be honest is what I'm psyching myself up for. I'm like, get this procedure done, I can have my food back. Thank the hell for that, because let me tell you how flipping hungry I am. I believe that is it. But if you do have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. Might not do it today because I might be a bit afterwards, but I will do my best to answer them over the next couple of days. If you have any kind of questions or if I missed anything out, please feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I wanted to make this video just for information, to help any of you guys out. Even if it doesn't help any of you out and it just helps one of you out, then I'm happy. And yeah, let's go to the colonoscopy. Very scared.